This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. I love being here helping you with playing the guitar. In this video, I'm going to go over the B minor chord, and then we're going to work on it together just a little bit and jam on 5 different songs that use this chord along with some of the other chords that we've learned previously. So it's going to be super fun. And when I say jam, of course, I mean you, me, and the band. We'll be jamming on those songs. This video does accompany Lesson 12 from my Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2 method book. In that book, we'll be starting on page 71 as we're working on B minor, and then we'll be going over to pages 72 and 73 as we play the songs that we're going to be working on here in this video. Okay, so let's take a look at B minor. B minor is a bar chord. We're going to be using our index finger to press down the top 5 strings of the guitar at the 2nd fret. So up here on the board, what's happening here is actually at the 2nd fret, and it says fret number 2 there. If you're looking at the diagrams on the page in the book, you'll see that you actually are drawn in the 2nd fret. So you will see a 1st fret, but I don't have that up here on the board. This is just fret number 2 as indicated. So we're going to bar across the top 5 strings with our index finger so that we can play these 2 notes, the note on the 1st string and the 5th string. When I'm doing that bar, I'm going to turn my index finger slightly to the side and put my thumb right behind the 3rd fret. I get a little bit of leverage that way. That's how it works the best. You don't want to come at the bar straight on, pressing it down with this part of the finger, but you want to go just at an angle there so you get it with that part of the finger. With my index finger, I'm actually going to push it up against the 6th string so it mutes the 6th string. So if I strum that one inadvertently, then it's not going to ring through. It's just going to sound muted. So that's where we get started. Then our middle finger goes 1 fret higher, and our pinky and ring fingers go 2 frets higher than where that bar is on that 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. So if I put that bar down, my middle finger goes on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, ring finger, and then pinky on the 4th fret of the 4th and 3rd strings respectively. And I strum the top 5 strings and I have a B minor chord. Super cool. You might just strum that using something like the down, down, up strumming pattern. Get comfortable with it. If you need to practice pressing down that bar, you can actually just press down that bar and try and get a good sound on all 5 of those strings, then add the other fingers in. So that's a way to kind of work that. The first song that we're going to be jamming on is going to use B minor and E minor. Those are 2 of the chords, so you could practice going back and forth between B minor and E minor. Just getting comfortable there with that down, down, up strumming pattern. You can do that as much as you need to. Now, before we jam on some songs together, I want to demonstrate a couple different ways to play B minor that are simplified from the full version I have up here on the board, in case you're really struggling with this bar chord. Sometimes we have this chord sneaking into songs that we can otherwise play, but then this chord causes us a little trouble. And there are a couple of simplified options we can use that kind of get us by until we're ready to play this version. So option number 1 is to simply play what we have on the top 4 strings. That eliminates the need for the bar. So I'd have my index finger, middle, ring, and pinky, and just play those top 4 strings, not play the 5th string at all. This one's kind of nice as it gets you used to this fingering, and then pretty soon you can just start trying to extend that index finger altogether. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is to play what we have on the top 3 strings as is, and then just play the 4th string open, not play the 5th string or 6th string at all. So just have those 3 notes and then the open 4th string. That's an even simpler option, but it doesn't necessarily prepare you for the bar chord as well. With both of these simplified options, we've taken the B note out of the bass, which is the root note of the chord, so it doesn't sound as full, it won't sound as right, but it does work. It won't cause any problems playing either one of those simplified options if you need to. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jam together on these songs. We're going to be doing numbers 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9, which are on pages 72 and 73. So we're going to be flipping over those pages. Each one of these is going to happen at a slower tempo and a faster tempo like normal. And you just use the strumming pattern that is shown there with each one of these songs. So for 3/4, we've got the down, down, up, and then we've got down, down, up, up, and down, down, up, down, up, down, up for 4/4 time. All three of those strumming patterns are really, really familiar to us at this point in the lesson series. So just use the one that is assigned there. You'll see the little strumming pattern written with each of those songs. It's going to be fun. Let's go ahead and jam together. Okay, awesome. I hope you are having fun with this. Love the sound of the B minor chord. In the next video that goes with lesson 12, we're going to be playing 5 more songs that use B minor and some of the other chords that we've learned previously. So it's going to be great. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to check out more great content. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.